to chat with you today and each other about a topic that came up this weekend during a conference that we attended. So we thought we would just have an open dialogue on these different quotes and what they mean to us. So I'm going to start with the first one. Andy, are you ready? Okay. So the first one is, reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. So what does that mean to you?
Well, I think for me, I think about this a lot, that if you get up in the morning and you think you're going to have a bad day, you're probably going to have a bad day. But if you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to have a good day, then chances are your day's going to be good. What's that saying that we've heard 1,000 times? Choices lead, feelings follow.
Mm-hmm.
So I may not feel like I'm going to have a good day, but if I choose that I'm going to have a good day, then I'll have a good day.
Yeah, that's good. Good advice for all of us to wake up and choose to have a good day. So the next one that I found was, don't be intimidated by what you don't know. That can be your greatest strength and ensure that you do things differently from everyone else. What are your thoughts?
Okay.
Don't be intimidated by what you don't know.
Well, we're all created with special gifts and talents. My gifts and talents aren't the same as your gifts and talents. But in a collective, it takes us all to make things happen. So don't be intimidated by someone that may have more intelligence than you, or may have a better gifting in this particular area, because you have your own giftings and special traits that have been given to you, that the other person is probably looking at you and thinking, man, I wish that I was good in that area, or I wish I was better in that area.
Oh, that's so true. We can learn a lot from each other, and I think it's important that we don't get intimidated by other people's giftings. Okay, so the next one is, if you feel the grass is greener on the other side, you need to water yours. This one kind of hit me a little hard when we heard this one this weekend. I felt like it was pretty powerful.
Well, it's just in our nature for the grass always to be greener on the other side. It just, everything always looks better somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But chances are it's not.
Mm-hmm.
That it just appears that way from where you're at. So instead of trying to jump the fence and go really see if that grass is greener, how about let's look at our own area and what we can do to improve our own area and make it the place that we want to be.
That's right. Get some fertilizer and water. Go to town. Okay, the next one is, once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you start having positive results, which kind of makes me think back to that other one that we talked about first.
Yeah, it's very easy for us to fall into the trap of getting in that negative Nancy kind of situation. And our words have power.
Absolutely.
And if we speak it, that's what it's going to become. So if we speak positivity into a situation, that situation will become positive. If we speak negative into that situation, it's going to become negative.
Right. That's true. So the next one is we build too many walls and not enough bridges. That's kind of strong.
Yes, you know, in today's world, there is a lot of division and a lot of walls that have been built by people and groups and everything else. And if we just really tried to build bridges and understand that we're all human, we all have red blood, you know, and that we're all the same deep down inside, and that we can always come to commonality at some level.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've always liked to say that you put me in a room with just about anybody and I can find something that we have in common that I can speak about.
Right.
And that's, you know, goes back to building bridges.
Right.
You know, I don't want to try to focus on the differences that we may have and build walls. I want to try to look at maybe some commonality that we have and build bridges between us.
That's powerful. That's powerful. I love that. Okay, so our next one's a doozy. It's long, and Andy's going to read it.
Keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive because your habits become your values. Keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. Stay positive.
So this really shows that everything builds on top of each other, and that everything kind of adds to our development.
And then my takeaway from this is that my thoughts, what I think, becomes my words. My words become my behavior. My behavior becomes my habits.
Yeah.
And my habits become my values. And then my values will become my destiny. So no matter how you think about it, if it's positive, negative, whatever, those things, if I have negative thoughts, I'm going to speak negative words. If I speak negative words, I'm going to have negative behavior. If I have negative behavior, I'm going to have negative habits. If I have negative habits, I'm going to have negative values. If I have negative values, I'm going to have negative destiny.
Okay, the next one. Fall 7 times and stand up 8.
You know, what I think about that, I've heard this a bunch, is that it's not how you fall, it's how you get up. Because we're all gonna fall. We're all gonna have issues where we may not do everything the way that we would like to. I'm sure Shelley can attest to that with me. But if I do stumble, you know, it's about how I do after that. If I make a mistake and I'm not the way I should be with Shelley, it's about how quickly I decide to apologize or to own up to that mistake. So it's not how many times you fall. It's about how you get up and making sure that you get up from those falls.
Yes, so true. Thanks for joining my husband and I, Andy, as we talked in our kitchen today on the power of positive thinking. We look forward to chatting with you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.